Hello. So the goal of this lesson is to give you some helpful tips on how to improve upon your weekly reader's response. One of the standards that you are expected to demonstrate is your ability to analyze how particular incidents in a story do the following: propel the action, reveal aspects of character, and or provoke a decision. So, how are you going to do that? First, I am going to suggest that you track your thinking as you read. Definitely note page numbers and feel free to use the Noticing Wondering connections sheet that I gave you in class, or use Post-its in your book as you read. During your reading, think about the events of the plot and the actions of the character. I want you to kind of look at it as a cause and effect relationship. Let me demonstrate what I mean by that with the short story that we worked on together in class. So, a couple of examples of analysis from the short story Nobody Stole Jason Grayson by Carolyn Mackler. I wrote, because Daytona overreacted about the pictures, Jason broke up with her. This reveals that Jason has some standards regarding the girls that he dates. It also adds to the image of Daytona being spoiled because she had to have that picture. So let's take a look at what I did. I took an incident in the story, the fact that Daytona freaks out about missing that particular picture. And then I showed the effect of that choice that Daytona made. Because of that, the plot was moved forward. Jason breaks up with her. That also shows us how Jason, as a character, is revealed. It gives us insight as to what he won't put up with. It also gives us insight into Daytona as a character, sort of validating our thought that she was kind of a snobby, spoiled brat. Let's take a look at another example. After Jason calls Abby a dork, and the principal continues to repeat, "Nobody did it," Abby finally shifts her thinking and decides to change her attitude. She is sick of being a nobody. Again, we have an example here of a specific incident in the story. Jason calls her a name. We also have the incident of the principal on the phone continuing to say nobody stole the picture. Because of that, Abby is provoked to make a decision, and her decision is to no longer look at herself as a nobody. Again, looking at the cause and effect relationship between what happens in the story and the results of those choices. Another hint that I have for you is when you're writing your reader's response, when you have your topic sentence, I'm going to suggest using an occasion, position topic sentence. There are a variety of ways to write topic sentences, but as you're getting started and becoming more comfortable, this is a really strong way to start. Here's the pattern. In an occasion, position topic sentence, you begin with a subordinating conjunction. That's simply one of these starting words. After, since, while, when. Work really nice. Then you tell us about your reading, the pages, the author, and the book. You finish your thought with your position. Choose a reflective verb from the list that we created in class in your writer's notebook, and then complete your thought. I have an example for you with the book that I'm reading. So, after reading the first 80 pages of Neil Gaiman's The Graveyard Book, I'm wondering about Silas leaving Bod and am intrigued by the lessons of his new caretaker. So let's take a look at my topic sentence. I start with that subordinating conjunction, after. Then I cite my book, the author, and the pages I've read right here. 80 pages, there's my author, there's my title. Then I choose my reflective verbs. I'm going to, in my response, talk about my wonderings about Silas, and I'm going to talk about how I'm intrigued by the new caretaker. So my reflective verbs are wondering and intrigued. Hopefully this will help you work towards improving your reader's response, and we will continue to discuss in our conferences and share examples in class.